Liverpool have been knocked out of the Carabao Cup on the round of 16, and Man City have gone ahead to proceed to the quarter-final. Remember, Liverpool are the defending champions and they've been knocked out by Pep Guardiola's side. Haaland in the 10th minute, Carvalho leveled the game in the 20th minute. Then Riyad Mahrez went ahead to give Liverpool a lead in the 47th minute. Then, in a space of 1 minute later, Mohamed Salah went ahead to score his first goal in the Carabao Cup. Then Nathan Ake in the 58th minute put the game to bed, and Liverpool had close to 32 minutes to go on and level the game, but they failed to go on and really find themselves into a comfortable position of really winning this game of football. Welcome to you, Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner, that's the place to be. And if at all you've not subscribed, do the needful and go ahead and do that. Now, Liverpool came in through and really played a very beautiful game against Man City. One thing I like about these two teams, none of these two managers ever believes in parking a bus. That's it. If you've watched this game of football, it has been total football. Attack me, I attack you. You're not sitting back. If you score 8, I'll score 9. That has been the game. That's why the total goals involved in this result was 5. And obviously, Man City is really a very beautiful team, and they've been together for a very long time. With the coming in of Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne, almost their deadliest players, obviously they managed to go on and do the needful. I think Kevin De Bruyne registered 2 assists, one for Haaland and the other one for Nathan Ake, and the other one of Riyad Mahrez came in through and he really carved that ball into the lower bottom corner to really place it down there for you. But Liverpool has been knocked out. I think for them it's really better to concentrate on the Champions League, Premier League, and maybe the FA Cup, because last season they found themselves in a very bad position of losing out on 2 important trophies, the Champions League and the Premier League, because they were chasing for 4 trophies. They won the FA Cup, they won the Champions League. They won the Carabao Cup. But this time around, I think they are nowhere near winning, they are nowhere near the form they were at last season, because things really look very badly for them. When you look at the Premier League table, I think they are not in the top 4 yet. They need to go on and work hard to find themselves there. With the fatigue and resting of players like Virgil, Van Dijk not even being seen on the table, with is it Fabinho? Yes, Fabinho was on the bench, Naby Keita was on the bench, then Jordan Henderson was on the bench, and Oxlade-Chamberlain was at the bench, meaning that they had Kahela in goal, Miller as the James Milner right back, Matip and Gomez central defense partnership, Robertson played as the left back, Bajcetic played as a central defensive midfielder, Alcantara and Elliott alongside him. That was the midfield 3. Then Salah, Nunes and Carvalho were the front 3. So they are versing Ortega, Lewis as the right back, Akanji, Laporte central defense, Nathan Ake played as the left back, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, Gundogan, that was the midfield 3, and obviously Haaland, Mahrez and Palmer led the line. Man City had Kyle Walker rested on the bench, John Stones, João Cancelo, Jack Grealish, Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden. But Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish and John Stones all came on later to come on and really save the game, and obviously they won it. But Liverpool, Fabinho, Naby Keita, Jordan Henderson and Chamberlain plus Nat Phillips couldn't come in through to save the game for a team called Liverpool. But to me, as I told you, it's good for Liverpool to get knocked out of this tournament, because they need to go on and rest and prepare for the Champions League games. Remember, the Champions League, they're playing Real Madrid. But for Man City, having been close to 3 consecutive champions, and Liverpool came in through and won it after beating Chelsea, I believe they are now having more thirst of winning it. I'm meaning Man City, because they were the defending champions and Liverpool took it, and now they've gone ahead to knock out the defending champions. And Man City look like they're in a very good peril of really winning this tournament. Look, the only big team, according to me, left that can really give them a go is Manchester United and maybe Newcastle. The rest, Leicester, Southampton, Charlton. The other team is Wolverhampton Wanderers. There is Newcastle. So I believe it's only Newcastle and Manchester United that can go ahead and really make their life hell. I don't believe Nottingham is going to go ahead and really make their life hell. However much Nottingham went ahead to beat the likes of Liverpool at their place. But I believe shocks happen in the game of football. But if I told you to really eye on this game of football and how serious Pep Guardiola is going to take this tournament, I believe no team deserves a chance against Man City apart from Newcastle and Manchester United. The rest can't really go ahead and resist. This time, this season, Man City beat United by 3-2, by 6-3 at Etihad, and they drew with Newcastle at home 3-3. So it shows you that they are just final margins that really led to these games of football to be really like that, and Man City won't like to face Newcastle or Manchester United. And as a United fan, I also don't want to support I also don't want to face Man City because they are really a good team that you rather face them in the final, because for that you can put everything to see to it that you can stop them. But this time round, you don't want to really face them. Let me talk about Erling Haaland. Haaland is really a player that never played in the World Cup, and as we closed the Premiership, he was really the man to be talked about in the entire footballing world. However much Kylian Mbappe was playing for PSG, Haaland was really netting in goals with 23 goals scored this season. That is Erling Haaland in 18 games, and he came on through to go ahead and score more goals today. He scored 1 goal to take his tally to 24 this season, making it 24 goals in 19 games, meaning that Kylian Mbappe is back to having what we call headache caused to him by Haaland's form, because Haaland will never stop to go on and put in those balls at the back of the net. But he had even another chance that he missed out, but it's good to see him on the scoring sheet. The same applies to Liverpool. Mohamed Salah scoring. It's good to see to it that he's scoring, because the season had not yet been well for Mohamed Salah as far as scoring goals was concerned. I made this him having a couple of goals this season, but he needs to wake up. And one of the positives that Liverpool fans are going to pick out from this game, it's him finding the score sheet again. And Carvalho, the young one, coming in through and scoring the equalizer after Haaland had really put Man City ahead in the 10th minute. So there are lots of positives to talk about at the side of Liverpool, because I believe losing 3-2 to Man City has shown how much they can go on and retake that game to Man City, provided they've even rested some players. But Man City has also positives. Haaland scoring, Kevin De Bruyne putting in 2 assists, but conceding those goals. Liverpool, the way they conceded against Man City and how Man City conceded against Liverpool is really worrying, because they ran past their defense and they really put those balls in the back of the net, and you wouldn't like to go on and do the needful and be conceding like that to Man City. And the moment you concede very many goals to Man City, then you are left with no chance. Reason, they can really go ahead and hide that ball very well, and hide it from you to an extent that you can't go ahead and really access it. So those are the positives. And for the managers, I think they've had a very beautiful day, because they've put out a total game of football according to what we see here. Let's go to the team stats and see what happened in this game of football. 18 shots by Man City. Liverpool had 7, 9 shots on target by Man City. That's what I always tell you, that if I told you to win your game of football, you have to convert half of the total shots on target. And obviously 9 times 2 is 18, meaning that they had 9 on target and 3 went at the back of the net. Then Liverpool had 2 shots on target, too much clinical. All of those 2 went to the back of the net, but they needed to increase on the total number of shots such that even those on target increase. 57% ball possession by Man City, 43% by Liverpool, 574 passes completed by Man City, 446 passes completed by Liverpool. 87% passing accuracy by Man City, then 80% accuracy by Liverpool. 6 fouls by Man City. Liverpool had 10, 1 yellow card to Man City, 3 to Liverpool, 0 red cards to both sides, 1 offside for City, 3 for Liverpool, 7 corners 7 corners for City and 1 corner for Liverpool. So it shows you that City had the lion's share of the possession, but obviously Liverpool looked like every time they went ahead they could threaten, but City looked like having a very good defense that could really stop Mohamed Salah. But that's how the battle of Salah and Haaland has ended, both scoring 1 goal, but Man City had more 2 goals that couldn't stop Liverpool to go on and really get themselves into the next round of the Carabao Cup. I'm going to return with a draw. I know it's taking place right now, and you're going to get to know which team has been drawn with what. Remember, United can face Man City, they can face Charlton, Man City can face Newcastle, they can face Wolverhampton Wanderers, and very many other teams that are in the draw. Your reactions are welcome in the comment section below on this win of Man City that I've seen them go through to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. I'm out. Bye-bye.